Siren Head is actually an SCP. What would you do if there was a child right in front of you, Dr. Bright? SCP-274 when it successfully lures another human into consuming a part of living graffiti, I pulled a sneak on ya. Me and the boys, after messing around with SCP-707. Anyone tries to join the SCP Foundation, human logic, you're trying to get to hell, right? Fuck Siren Head, all my homies pray for the one and only Holy Peanut. What if you wanted 2020 to be over, but SCP-1032 said, current text, 2020, predicted date the 1st of January 2022, notes, researchers are attempting to discern whether or not this will constitute SCP-1032, first failure. Siren Head is not an SCP, if those kids could read, they'd be very upset. There is no Easter Bunny, there is no Tooth Fairy, and there is no Siren Head SCP. I fear no man, but that thing, it scares me. You are on this sub, but we do not grant you the rank of SCP. This is outrageous, it's unfair. No, you're not supposed to use SCP-500 without permission. There's only so many pills it has, and we need to save it for serious situations or experiments. You're losing valuable materials. No. How the red pills go BRR. Dr. Sumerian. Siren Head is not an SCP. This entire subreddit. Write that down. Write that down. Me, can I please have a cup of will to live? SCP-294, out of range. Me and the boys going through depression. The SCP Foundation watch a child go against 682. Secure, contain, protect. When they protect, IDK. I never read SCP. The work Montauk exists. Normies, it's just a name. Magnus Archives fans, cries, SCP fans. Any living this, when Dr. Gerald is driving, I'm in danger. Me when I hear somebody call Siren Head an SCP, I'm going to kill you, and then kill you again. SCP-294 dispenses something that will kill SCP-682, SCP-682, the staff. SCP, oh, Billy, I'm really proud, SCP Siren Head. Come to the Foundation, we surely don't have this guy. This isn't a joke, Siren Head is not an SCP. Me, I'm so close to the elevators I'm going to escape. Nobody expects the chaos insurgency. SCP fans, what the hell is this? Dr. Bright convincing Dr. Gerald to help him use his chainsaw cannons. Welcome to the gang, kid. We've got Stealin' Steve, Murderin' Mike, and Crimes Johnson. What did Crimes Johnson do? He hang paper dragons around the site. No one. Joke SCPs. Death. SCP-682 with 079, 053, and 999. SCP-682 with literally everyone else. Man, woman, white, black, poor, rich, asin, people that think Siren Head is an SCP. The 2D class, after locking 173 into 914. Cha-cha real smooth. SCP-500, finally, the cure for that damn phone. SCP-682 is placed in a container with any other lethal SCP. SCP-682, ushered, here we go again. Enters SCP-2935, SCP-682. I broke my leg. I accidentally initiated the SCP-106 containment procedure. 150, SCP-173s, SCP-682. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. Hey, you going to sleep? Yes, now shut up. Paper dragons are never coming back. Whoa, this VR is so realistic. Because of Russia's corruption, Android Duxin may actually win. Hard to swallow pills. One day, there will be no more SCPs added to the wiki. Humanity goes insane because of COVID-049. This type of shit is why I cure people. SCP-173 breaching containment. SCP-096 breaching containment. The janitor looking for the bathroom. Tactical nuke incoming. Alpha warhead emergency detonation sequence. Engage. The underground section of the facility will be detonated in T-90 seconds. The Foundation. 096. SCP-106. Dr. Bright's opinion. Whoa. The O5 Council. This is worthless. SCP-682. Termination attempt.